Isaías Vega, who will deliver the 2013 class address.
Graduates, members of the SISD board, Superintendent Dr. Perez, member of faculty and staff, parents, and distinguished guests, families, and friends. It is my pleasure and honor to have the opportunity to address this graduating class. I'm sure this moment is a bittersweet for all of us. I'm proud of myself for making it to graduation, but I will miss being at Navarro. We had some amazing times, some amazing teachers who went out of their way to help us discover our true potential. Many of you came to Navarro after attending 2 or even 3 high schools. We were close to giving up, but the faculty and staff in Navarro encouraged us to continue on our path towards graduation. Teacher and staff members would constantly ask me, how are things coming along with your credits? Or what do you need next? I can still hear Mr. Garcia ask me, is everything on track? And I know I'm not the only one Ms. Chong would tell. Get yourself together, don't give up. She played a big role in many of us passing our math test. All of the teachers would do whatever they could to help us obtain our credits. A special thanks to each and every person that helped in our success. I don't have enough time to mention a lot of names. You know who you are. I was always an Edison Barrett by heart, but somehow I got lost in my way. I ended up in Navarro, where I was able to navigate back the right path to success. I know that many of you have similar stories, and you are proud to be where you are right now. Thanks to the special staff at Navarro, I'm currently working 2 jobs, one being a part-time job, the other being my full-time dream job in the mortuary business. I encourage my fellow classmates to continue on the right path towards higher education and success. We will now receive a brief testimonial from Student Reflection, their education journeys. I present Deanne Villalobos.
Good evening. It's hard to believe that we are finally here at this moment, high school graduation. These years seem to have passed in a blur of activities, classes, credits, grades, interests, jobs, and events. But it wasn't fast enough for me. I had my life after high school already planned out, and it seemed that I couldn't finish fast enough. After having the frequent change to different high schools, Novato was my last stop. Coming in as a senior with 25.5 credits, I was ready to graduate. All I needed was half a credit. Other high schools were not willing to let me finish early, but Novato accepted me with open arms into their culture and gave me the flexibility to juggle 2 jobs, school, and my personal life. I was put into Ms. Stone's English 4B class that ended my last half credit. It was a blessing to have her as my last high school teacher. She listened to me and was willing to work with me on my schedule so that I can complete my last class. Thank you, Ms. Stone, and to many of the Novato faculty and staff. They would constantly question what I was going to do after high school, what my plans were, my goals. My gratitude also extends to Ms. Grant, who encouraged me to look forward to opportunities to further my plan. My mom is the last to thank. Without her, I would not be the person I am now. She pushed me to do more than what was expected. She was there to bring me up when I was at my lowest point. My only wish is to make her proud. I'm proud to be graduating with the Novato class of 2013 and cannot wait for my next steps in life. I am privileged to have attended this school. With Novato's help, I finished within a month and started my real life. And as I make a relatively smooth transition into life beyond school, I know that the time I spent at Novato will benefit me for many years to come. Congratulations, graduates.
We will proceed with a testimonial of Diamond Rivera.
family, and friends. I really didn't know how I would feel as this day of graduation came closer and closer. I'm happy, sad, and nervous. And I'm pretty sure that's how the rest of my graduating class feels. We started at Novato not knowing much of what we wanted, but one thing we did was set our goal to get our diploma. Some of us did it to better ourselves for our children, and some did it because we wanted to achieve more in life. Coming to Novato was better for me by going at my own pace, and most of us came to graduate faster, and our goal was to stick with it, because the traditional campuses weren't working for us. We weren't just friends, we became a family, including the teachers and staff. Whenever we needed help, we were able to go to whoever was around. As I walked the halls of Novato, I looked at everyone around me and saw that they were determined to get their diploma as well. I am proud to say my graduating class never gave up and put their minds to it. It took a lot to overcome obstacles along the way, but we did it. My future plans have always changed since I was a child. I wanted to be a cop when I was in elementary. In middle school, I went from being a veterinarian to a judge. As I approached high school, I went through a phase where I didn't care where I was or what I wanted to be. Everything changed when I got to Novato. I decided on accounting, and until this day, I think it's what I'm best at, but maybe I'll change my mind. My graduating class probably has their mind set, but that doesn't mean they won't change it. The choices we make will be good, just like the choice we made to finish school. If it wasn't for our parents, teachers, and staff calling us to get up and go to school, we wouldn't be here right now getting ready to walk the stage. Personally, I like to thank my mom for being the one banging on my door until I was up and ready to leave the house. My stepdad, brother-in-law, sisters, and boyfriend for giving me that push to get to school and finish, and for the rides to school, of course. I also want to thank Miss White for calling the house constantly until I was at school. All of my teachers, I greatly appreciate them for standing over me and telling me to do my work and get what I need done for graduation. I thank Mr. Huerta for helping me with my classes and listening to me when I needed someone to talk to. The counselors for helping me with getting my classes and credits in order and doing the best that they can to help and everyone else here. The team parenting and daycare teachers for also pushing me to come to school, making sure I did my schoolwork, and for providing daycare. But the real push I got was when I had my babies. Without them, I probably would not have finished this year. They are what makes me, me. There is one last thing I like to say. Today is a day we walk the stage and continue walking as we accomplish more in life. But this is not the end of our journey. It is really the beginning. Congratulations, class of 2013.
Next, a few words from Jacqueline Bays.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Novatos class of 2013. My name is Jacqueline Paez, a student of this wonderful school, and now a graduate. I don't know whether to feel happy or sad today, knowing that this is the last time we will all be together as Novato students. The time I have spent at Novato has been special to me, but the world is beckoning, and as much as we would like to stay in the safety and comfort of Novato's classrooms, we must now begin another journey in our life. At this time, please allow me to thank a few people who have in one way or another inspired me, encouraged me, and helped me graduate. To my teachers and administrators, thank you for your patience in helping me finish my credits and pass my tax test. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of earning my diploma. I would like to recognize my dad, sister, and Taylor Sr., who have cared for me and guided me in obtaining this diploma tonight. Thank you for your encouragement and support. An important person in my life that has helped me achieve my goals is my son, Taylor Jr. At 16, I found myself a young mother, and I realized that I had a child that I had to bring up in this aggressive world. I want to be successful for him. I need to reach my goals for him. Those goals and successes will be through my education. Most of all, I'm grateful to the woman who has seen me through the years and helped me to achieve my goals. The lady that has been diligently by my side during the roller coaster ride of my life. My mom, thank you from the bottom of my heart. My sincerest gratitude for believing in me and for giving me that little push every time I seem to give up. Thank you. Graduates, as we each take a new path in our lives, remember how the great teachers of Novato have taught us to be self-motivated, active learners. I will lead my son, my family, and my classmates by example and achieve a degree in higher education, for this is just the beginning of my life, of our lives. God bless the entire class of 2013. Thank you.
We will conclude with a testimonial from Selena Moran.
Good evening. My name is Selena Moran. Ever since I can remember, my mom used to always tell me, make good choices. Well, I think I did something right. I'm standing here today. 2 years ago, I chose to come to Navarro. This school offered me so much and helped me in so many ways. All the teachers were always nice and helpful. They never gave up on me when I wanted to give up on myself. It was difficult for me to come to school at times. Being a single parent, working and coming to school was exhausting, but my teachers and the daycare staff were understanding. Everybody at Navarro did whatever they could for me to help me graduate. I know I have come a long way, to amazing teachers, to great friends, to my ups and downs, and to my good and bad. It was a struggle, but I did it. After we leave here today, we are young adults. It will be time for us to face the real world. Who knows if any of us will see each other again, but hopefully we all stay in touch. I won't forget my amazing friends or my inspiring teachers. So many memories have been made and won't be forgotten. I would like to say thank you to my motivating teachers and administrators for pushing me to never give up. Thank you to the teen parenting office for working with me and my son, Gage. Thank you to the daycare for looking after my son. Thank you to my friends for cheering me on. And thank you to my loving parents for supporting me on all my choices and nagging me every day to graduate. I don't know what I would do without y'all. I plan to continue my education and keep making good choices. I am a proud Navarro graduate. Thank you for joining us to celebrate our accomplishment. Congratulations, class of 2013.